Thanks for clicking on Wayne.com to talk high school football with us. Inside the Zone with Justin Kinney of the News Sentinel. And Justin, not a whole lot of upsets in the first Friday of the postseason, but an interesting Friday nonetheless as we get prepared for the second week, which will actually be the first week for 5A. So some interesting games there. But let's start in 6A for this week. An old-fashioned NHC rivalry matchup. Last time these teams are going to meet, technically as members of the NHC. Homestead and Carroll, what do you see as being the big key in this game?
Big key for me is if Homestead can come out and maybe put some points up on the board on Carroll. They weren't able to in the regular season, that 13-6 win for the Chargers. But I think Homestead's really been itching for that rematch just because their offense was held in check, that prolific offense. And I think they've really kind of circled this date on their calendar and hoped for it. And now that it's here, I expect a better effort from the Homestead offense.
13-6 on October 3rd. Special teams were big in that game. Turnovers were big in that game. Carroll's defense stepped up big also. What do you think about Carroll's offense now? Because it was a work in progress, and they kept winning games, maybe not being as efficient on offense as they had been at this point in the year. So with a better offense, does this bode well for the Carroll Chargers, you think, considering Homestead's offense is actually playing a lot better?
Yeah, I think maybe earlier in the season, if we had said, okay, if Homestead comes out and really puts points on the board, this game is going to be Homestead's to lose. But now that Carroll has that offense that can put more points up on the board and be more of an offensive threat, I think if it is more of a shootout type game on Friday, Carroll isn't automatically kind of looked upon as going to be tough to win. I think they can compete if this game gets up into the 30s.
And Homestead with a big win, putting up over 50 points last week against Northrop. How nice was that to have the offense get in sync before a game like this against a good Carroll defense?
Yeah, I think bigger than that, too, they got the running game going, and they've done that the last couple of weeks. And you look at it, okay, is it quality of competition, or is it the fact that they're starting to get a running game going a little bit? And I think that's huge, not only this Friday, but going ahead. If Homestead can win Friday and go ahead, is have that dual threat offense instead of just being a vertical threat.
I predict another close game, but 13-6, I don't think it will be. Yeah. I'm thinking you're thinking like in the 40s. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm thinking, maybe a 35-31, 28-24, something. I don't see Homestead being held to single-digit points again like they were in the regular season. But I don't know who to pick. It's kind of a toss-up game right now for me. I've gotten burnt by picking against Carroll earlier in the year, so I'm scared to do it right now, and I think Homestead has played better, and I think this is a game they really have looked forward to.
You do not want the wrath of Doug Dinan raining up on down.
I have had it on me before, and it's something I do not like.
In the Kenny household. You do not want that.